Historic Nippert Stadium, home of the Cincinnati Bearcats, and they've been playing football here since 1902, and the fans are ready to see their team take the field. Today, a couple of squads here to square off in a Big 12 showdown. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Cincinnati Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Buffaloes will get us started with the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So the Cincinnati Bearcats offense will take the first swing of the game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was singing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes.
Turning on the Jets. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Welcome to the Queen City of Cincinnati, of one of the most historic venues in all of college football. Nippert Stadium, home to the Cincinnati Bearcats. What a game we have in store for you today. A Big 12 showdown, and the implications could last for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Cincinnati Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Buffaloes will boot it away to start the game. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Cincinnati's offense will have the first possession of the game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart.
Turning it on! They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Jones to throw. It's complete to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. First possession of the game. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this cornerback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed.
There he goes. Makes it past the marker. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
To throw. Grab near the marker. It's Williams. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Buffaloes with the 1st and 10. Handoff to the single back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Man, that D-tackle is cat quick. He exploded out of his three-point stance, got immediately into the backfield, and he was able to...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Colorado! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. I'm not sure anyone even breathed on that running back by the time he got into the end zone.
Nah, so many blockers out in front. Where are the defenders? I mean, it's a good idea. You know, the guy with the ball, that's usually the guy we want to go tackle. Go get him.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Defense in press coverage. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the inside give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Bearcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Jones wants to throw it. Right on the money. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Rushes on him. The throw. A strike downfield. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati! Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Buffaloes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. And the Buffaloes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Quick completion on the out. He steps out of bounds right at the 15-yard line.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
And the Buffaloes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Motion from the wideout. Going to the run, it's Poole. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lewis wants to pass. He's got it on the run. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes! These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off-season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll try the run. Makes a man miss. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Guys, Colorado has the lead here. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. He'll keep it on the sneak.
Number 11, on to kick it away.
They punt it away on 4th down. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. gives it on the option. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Lewis to throw. The quick out. Crosses the 30. He's got away. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. The Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Connection to the right. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. A run for the quarterback. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. As they come to the line, they've moved it, but they need 1 more yard on 3rd down. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
No hesitation from this head coach. He will go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Colorado.
They can make this a 2-possession game with a field goal, but they want to put a little distance, a little cushion to their lead. They'll go for it on 4th down. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffs!
And the head coach is going to keep going for it on 4th down because his offense responds like that. Your coach gives you the ultimate vote of confidence. Down on the goal line, we're going for it. I believe in you guys to execute and get us in the end zone, and they pay it off. Phenomenal job up front by the offensive line. You love to see a team respond to their coach's confidence.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the ball.
And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. The Bearcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Jones to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Simmons. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Gilmore. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Finding open areas. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. And the Bearcats really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks, it's Boyd. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. The Bearcats are marching down the field. It's complete to the left. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. The Bearcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Lofts one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Wants to pass. Under fire. A solid pickup there. Works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got an open man. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they are on the move. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And with that run, he goes over 100 yards. We knew coming into this game tonight, they wanted to force feed him the football. They knew to win the game, they were going to have to establish the running game and be the more physical team in the trenches. You turn around and give this guy the ball, good things generally happen, and we've seen that over the course of this game.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Now he's going to break the pocket. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the 1st half. Before then, they can get another score.
You can't let the same guy beat you over and over and over again. You got to make adjustments. Sometimes you got to bring more guys in the box, more guys to the football, and make sure he's not the one who beats you.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Caught behind the line. It's Gibson. And that one did not work.
And that's why as a defense, you can stay in your base personnel because of that linebacker. You don't have to substitute DBs to take on these receivers out in space. This linebacker is quick, he's athletic, and he is outstanding tackling people in the open field.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break. And it slips just inside that right upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. They finally make the stop, and that's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Cincinnati, and we've had a lively 1st half. And talk about a 1st half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Nippert Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. They're lined up and ready to kick off this 2nd half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Give to the running back. Good surge up front. Give him 4 out to the 18. Backed up now. Here's second and long. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on third down? Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Lewis to throw. Zings it complete to the right. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Handoff from the gun. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Handoff from the shotgun. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Starting to feel a little pressure. Finds his big tight end. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Running into the open space. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. He got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. From the gun, running back on the move. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you've got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Lewis wants to pass. He's got him. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Wants to throw on third down. It's complete. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The Buffaloes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Colorado! And the beatdown has ensued. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive.
Let's go. Break. Double.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Reels it in down the left side.
This offense not wasting any time. First play of the third quarter, and they're aggressive, taking a shot. You know they had some conversations in the locker room at halftime. How can we get a big one right out of the gate? The defense isn't going to be expecting it. They took the shot, they hit it, and this offense is hungry.
Sends it back in motion. Jones wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Never a doubt.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. How about the way they attack the left? Breaks into the open. Got enough for the first. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. And the Buffaloes just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires one high and deep. Got it. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Jones to throw. Bringing the heat. And the heat gets there. And they get it down at the 14-yard line. The Bearcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the gun, the running back has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Grabbed behind the line. It's covered. Found enough room to cross the 25 and out to the 27-yard line. That's not enough to move the chains. It'll be 4th down. And the Bearcats will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Leaves it with the back. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Got all he needed for the first down, and then he gets down on the slide. The Buffaloes are on the move. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. Rides to back and leaves it. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Lewis to throw. Got his man. Turning it on. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the fourth quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
He just kept those big, powerful thighs. But he'll be knocked down at the 1. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Gibson. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Bucks! They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and trailing late, they've got to get to work here. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Got his man to the left. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. The Bearcats, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. To the ground with the back. He has the first and still on his feet. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Young. Throws to the tight end. He's got it. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's the fabulous part. A late touchdown. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Wake Forest is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but look at that score. This is a close game. They're up by a field goal over Notre Dame. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything. There he goes. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Let's go. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
And his offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are. It's the defense's job to stop you.
And the Buffaloes will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Lewis wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. And the Buffaloes had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the score. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Coming out with it, it's Smith. And the returner will be dragged down. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Gives it on the option. Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds. Really good pickup, an explosive run there, but it's going to be like a fabulous parting gift. Not enough to make a big difference. They'll run it from the gun. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
And that was a pretty good run there for the offense. And listen, I know this game's over, but that's what this offense needs a little bit more. They need a little more balance, a little more easy second down situations with some positive runs on.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous party gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Lewis to throw. Unloads to the wideout. One last incompletion, and that'll do it. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter.